I love talking to old dudes.
Mm-hmm. They have
Like,
a lot of wisdom.
Yeah, man. I love like old men, old black men specifically, and old black women. I love having a conversation with them, like just to sit underneath them and just let them talk and just tell me about stuff that happened or whatever. And that's not just exclusive to black men and women. There's just, I mean, I have a obvious bias, right? But like I talk.
No, we don't.
No, I do. But I like older anybody older for the most part, right? There's some older people that, you know, don't think too highly of us that I don't necessarily want to hear their perspective, but I value their opinion. You know what I mean? In the sense that like, even as I talked about this before, it's like, I don't I don't delete people off of social media. Like if we don't agree, we just don't agree. And that's cool. Like, but I get to hear your perspective. Like I'm not gonna openly walk up to a Klansman and be like, "Hey, man, why don't you tell me your side of the story?"
No,
but you know, you see some stuff, or you might see something on Discovery Channel where they're talking about it or whatever. I saw, man, I can't think of who it was. It was on Instagram. No, it was on TikTok, and it's a black dude. He's like mixed, and it's an older white dude, and they're in somewhere in Georgia, but it's one of those. It's not. It used to be a sundown town, you know, back in the day. It still is though, but it's not openly a sundown town.
Okay.
But ultimately, he knows the guy from somewhere, right? He knows the older guy, and he goes to visit him at his house, and he was like, "Hey, you can't be here when it gets dark." He was like, "You know, you my man. I love you. You my guy, and we hang out. We talk about everything that's going on." But he was like, we got to make sure you leave before it gets dark." And then. So they're like cool with him, right? Like they sit down and have the interview. So he invites some of his friends over from the little city, some other older white dudes, and they're all cool with him. But there's this very real fine line of like, yeah, we cool with you right now, but when it get dark, we're not gonna be cool with you. And they were just clear about it. Like your kind is not going to be accepted here. And if it wasn't for him, if we had seen you without him, we would have ran you out of the town, or you wouldn't have made it. And it was it was like no joking. They were super. But again, like if you can be able to sit in that room and get their perspective on it, right? It gives you like a full perspective on what was going on and what was going on for them, and why were they so threatened, and why did they feel like they needed to just to hear that side of the story. Not that you sympathize with it or like you agree with it, but like, okay, all right, so you had in your mind, valid reason. And now I know that it just wasn't a very good reason. Like you just didn't like it. You just really had no reason to, right? Maybe you were lied to, or you were led to believe something that isn't true. And that's cool. And you stuck with it for 50, 60, 70, 80 years until your death. And okay, all right, cool. But at least I know, right? Like to have somebody hate me for no reason and I don't know why they hate me. Like at this point, I don't care, but it'd be cool to be like, oh, that's why they didn't like me. All right, cool. I don't know.
I feel like burning that town down, man. But let me get back zen right quick.
Yeah. Lock back in.
All I'm hearing is like, yeah.